Hi, it's Jules Apollo. Welcome to Power Up Starlight. It's time to shine, where I share playful ways to meditate and create based on channeled messages from my spirit guides and star beings. Let's have some fun. This is podcast number 3. I have worked with my guides for 30 years, more than 30 years. So this was before the internet when I started, and before there were websites, and before there were a lot of books even on meditation, and certainly nothing about talking with your guides or working with them. Very, very few things anyway. The first beings of light that I started working with were angels, and it took me a long time to even figure out they were angels, and then I realized that they were actually archangels. I was brought up in the Lutheran aspect of Christianity, and angels were not something that were present in the teachings or in the sermons. The archangels were my primary guides for many, many years, and Archangel Michael will be here today. This is such astounding love and energy, so precious to me. He has literally saved me many, many times from my despair, protected me in situations, kept my family safe. So amazingly precious to me. So I ask that you close your eyes if you can. Get grounded so you can take advantage of this energy. It is such a blessing. I will let him speak. I am Archangel Michael, and I speak through many people on this planet. There is no reason to limit the expression of the divine that comes forward through the myriad channels that are present at this time on the planet. But we will come forward in this podcast with Jules, with a particular joy, because of the joy with which she has greeted us for many, many years. I am holding you in the power of my light now. You can imagine that I stand behind you with my wings unfurled, or I stand in front of you, touching your heart. I see the truth of your light. I see the power inside you. I see the decisiveness with which you chose to be embodied at this time on the planet. This time of massive change and critical choices. Pivots in the way that people and societies look at what it is to be human, and ways that you live upon this planet. I welcome you calling upon me to support you in the expression of your divinity. I and my family of angels can be called upon by name or by energy to surround you and support you as you move into the expression of your creative genius and joys. The purpose of this podcast, the reason that so many of us are lined up to speak through Jules at this time on the planet, is that it is an unprecedented opportunity to create heaven on earth, to create a life of joy, to create the song of your wild genius, those glorious parts of your perfection flowing through you. Even as you go through your day and face the issues of how to pay your bills and traffic and children who stretch how you spend your day. We know that you have myriad stresses in your life, some which you have chosen, some which exasperate you, all of which clarify your expression on the physical plane. And by that we mean they focus your expression, they focus your energy and your attention. And just as the goddesses have mentioned, these focal points, these lenses of focus, have been chosen by you as a means of pinpointing the direction of your light. It's like the expression of your divinity is a laser beam in this lifetime to look at ways that you can most effectively create a life that exemplifies the energy that you carry. How can you choose some part of this day to exemplify who you are and what you bring forth? What shines forth your truth most effectively? It does not need to be something like pulling forth the sword of light that I carry. It can be driving with the intention of not getting angry at other drivers. It can be the intention of holding your children or your spouse or your friends so they know that the love you have for them is real and grounded and present. It can be honoring your time by setting aside time to create when you could have chosen to check out and spend that time on social media or watching something on TV. It can be choosing to create. It can be choosing to honor your body by ingesting healthy foods and spending time doing the physical activities that enliven your body, dancing around the kitchen while you cook, or spending a half an hour in a yoga class. We will speak a great deal of intention and focus in these podcasts, and it is because it is a way of expressing your power. And I can be called upon to stand behind you to assist you in these expressions of power, to help you find the will and the grace to choose the time that you need for creation, to choose the focus of your daily activities so they express your power and your glorious beauty. I can also be called upon as you find those aspects of yourself that come up to block you, your fears, your internal dialogue, the limitations that your family or ancestral lineage have placed upon you in terms of what is possible and who you think you are, and all of those types of things. I can be called upon to stand right beside you, in front of you, or behind you, whatever helps you best stand in your light, and then shine your gifts, clearing the way, supporting you to be this beacon of light that you decided to be here now, to be as you chose to be here now. There is a stillness to the power that I bring when I stand behind you. This stillness can create a space of choice and freedom all around you. So your intention and your lens for the day are true to you. I will continue to come forward in various podcasts to help you embody this truth of you and to help empower your days so these expressions of your truth continue with ever-expanding ripples into all aspects of your embodiment. Call upon me, for I am right here with you. I bless you this day with my light and hold you in my grace. So be it, and so it is. So this is Jules. I think I will let this one just sit. His energy is all around me now too, and it is so wondrous. May you feel it and be blessed by it. You might want to listen to this one again. That's it for now. If you enjoyed this, I would love it if you would subscribe and share it with your friends, and I would be so appreciative of a positive review. Thanks for listening.